God. Let's get going.
Hi, Coach. How you doing?
How you doing?
Good. Nikki Edwards, Yahoo Sports. After reviewing the film, what have your conversations been like with Coach Shurmur in improving some elements of the offense?
It's funny that you start out with Coach Shurmur. We gave up over 300 yards, darn near 400 yards rushing. It's ironic to me. It seemed like you guys just pick and choose who you want to target. That's cool.
After watching this press conference and reading some of the comments, it seems like a lot of people took this response from Coach Prime as him being upset and not wanting to answer the real questions about a stagnant offense or why he didn't use his timeouts at the end of the game. But keep in mind, a few days have passed, so Coach Prime has had enough time to look at the film and digest what really happened. And I personally think he was being honest with what he said, which is, if we're really going to break down the X's and O's on why the game was won or lost, how do you not ask me about Coach Livingston and the defense? And not only ask me about it, but how do you not start with that? In this video, I'm going to break down some of the defensive struggles that I was able to see from a fan perspective, but I'm not a coach. I don't attest to being a coach, but just some of the things that I might have saw that some of the fans may have saw that maybe we could relate to. All right, so we're going to start here with the big play that they was able to land on us in the second quarter. I do want to say that these plays are in no particular order. I'm just broke them down as they came to me. All right, so the first thing I noticed on this play is, look, if you look at this, the ball is placed on the left hash. Now, normally the short side of the field is going to be your weak side and the wide side of the field is going to be your strong side. But if you count with me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players to the short side of the field, and then there's going to be 1, 2, 3 players to the wide side of the field. That's going to put us at a disadvantage. Now, is that a coaching mistake or is that a player mistake? You know, that's going to be something that they're going to know in-house. This is a great job by Preston Hodge right here, fighting off the block and then forcing it back inside. But then when you get the opportunity to make a play, you break down, stay in control, and make the play. In order to make it to the next level, you definitely want to be able to make open field tackles. All right, moving on to the next play. On this play, they are let to go with another swing pass. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this play. DJ McKinney, you was picked first team Big 12 for a reason. You're better than that. But one thing I will say is it's going to be like a common reoccurrence when it comes to our defensive backs and making tackles in the open field. I think that's something that should be a focus moving forward in the year, making tackles in the open field. All right, and on this play, you can even hear an announcer tell that they've ran it 3 times, and this is still in the first quarter. So this is before the plays that we saw earlier. But they keep having success on it because our cornerbacks are having trouble tackling on the outside, so they continue to keep running the same play. The biggest thing I noticed was, and I'm not sure if it's a missed call by the coaches or a blown assignment by the players, but watch the defensive tackle. He stunts opposite of where the ball is going, completely taking him out of the play. Parks has to take on this block, separate, and then try his best to make a play. By jumping outside of the block, he gives himself no chance to make a play. And great touchdown saving tackle by Carter Stoudemire.
Maybe a touchdown saving tackle there at the 40.
Another thing that has to be a focus moving forward this season is going to be very evident on this play, and that's going to be gap assignment and gap responsibilities. All right, so let's break this down and see what happened. Defensive end fires off. He's going to take the running back. If the quarterback decides to keep it, we got our outside linebackers in a great position right now. He forces it inside. I feel like the safety has to replace right there. He has to see where the linebacker has the outside gap. He replaced that C gap for where the outside linebacker is no longer going to be. As a safety, you can see the whole field. You have to just feel where you're going to replace. Easier said than done, but in game situations, you have to kind of feel. On this play, I wanted to show for a few different reasons. One is because it's a goal line situation, and those possessions are going to be vital as the season progresses. But also because it shows that we were in great position, a great play call. We just got to be more aggressive at the goal line. On this play, the first thing that goes wrong is we have Taufik Bayard, who is one of my favorite transfers that came to Colorado. Great, smart, fast, comes to us with the wealth of knowledge, brothers in the NFL, a lot of great things for him. But on this play, he tries to kind of dodge dodge the block, but what that does is it make 100% sure that he wins that block because you take yourself completely out of the play. There's a moment DJ McKinney has him lined up in his sight, but instead of attacking the ball, he hesitates for a second and allows the ball carrier to come to him. McKinley's 180, Haynes King's 220, and moving, he's going to win that battle every time. Now, I do believe on ending on a good note on this play right here, we have DJ McKinley reading the quarterback eyes, great reading of the quarterback eyes, and allows him to get a turnover for the defense. And on this play, I know I've been complaining about it all video, but watch as Preston Hodge takes on the block, forces it back inside, and good things happen.
10, otherwise he probably scores. Jonathan Wade got enough of the shoelaces.
And when I say more aggressive, I'm mainly speaking to our defensive backs. Now, I know this video, I seem like I've been cued in on you guys, but by the end of the video, I'm definitely going to show some highlight plays that you guys did great because I never feel that it's great to beat someone down. I always try to bring them up.